Hey there, it's me, Pippin. Today, I'll be ranting on another show, and this time it's a really old show in my opinion, and that show is called Stopit and Tidyup. If you're wondering why I absolutely hate this show, I'll tell you why right now. So, if you're wondering what this show's about, it's about these two characters named Stopit and Tidyup. And they have lots of weird characters named Don't Do That, and Take Care, and Say Please, and Say Thank You. Literally, this show is just literally teaching kids manners and these type of responses and stuff. But the thing I hate about the show is, well, it's just really unnerving and scary for me. Well, let me just get this over with, shall we? So, a couple of days ago, I practically watched one episode called Don't Do That. Don't Do That. And boy, I wasn't expecting this show to be downright terrifying. Oh my god. I really hated it. I really hate every single inches of it. Every single portion of the show. Every single segment. Every single movement of a character. It just terrifies me to no end. Let's just mention about the character designs. Oh god. The character designs. I mean, some of them are but some of them are just, what in the absolute fuck is this? Especially whenever you see Don't Do That and Say Please and Say Thank You. These two were the worst characters because of how creepy and downright unnerving they looked. And the way they moved and stuff, it just made me not want to watch any more of it. It just made me stop watching it, and well, I had to watch Wonderful Precure to get it off my head. To be honest, it took me like 5 episodes of Wonderful Precure to get this off my head. Like how some people would have to watch something to get this off their head. Yeah, I did the same thing. Boy, I never knew a kid show would be that downright terrifying. More terrifying than Mr. Blobby, Massiania. I mean, seriously, this show is on the same level as Massiania and Mr. Blobby. Both have characters that move really unnerving like. The character designs are just very creepy. Yeah, this is what you're going to expect from a very old kid show. And to be honest, made by the same people behind the same people behind Trapdoor, which I'm okay with that show. At least it's not as bad as this show right here. This show just terrifies me. It's just really, I just really don't like it. I just really hate it. I just really hate how the characters move, the characters talk, the characters do stuff. Sometimes they would jump out of you and scare you like a jump scare, like how Don't Do That did it in his episode. It's not even fun for me to watch. This show is not for me. This show is definitely not for me. This show is not my type of show. It's not my cup of tea at all. It's just, and makes sense because usually some older kid shows are always that terrifying, that unnerving, because yes, this is what you're going to expect. Some of the animation isn't that good back then. I know that by sure, but something about the show just makes me feel creeped out. somehow the show just creeps me out. I just don't know why it just creeps me out. I guess it's something to do with the animation, the characters whenever they talk, something to do with the way they look. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just one of those shows I really don't like. It's just really creepy, really unnerving. It just scares me. It just makes me want to hide. And by the way, whenever I saw that scene where "Don't Do That" popped out and scared the viewer, I had the audacity to quickly turn it off and watch, what I was doing there. But I had to watch an episode of Wonderful Precure after that scene. Also, to make matters worse, the characters' designs it makes things worse whenever they have to have the most unnerving designs whenever they pop out and scare you. Especially that character. Did they really have to think twice whenever they made this? They didn't have to think twice. They just thought, what should we do with our characters? Should we make them into cute little animals? Or should we make them into unnerving, weird creatures that no one wants to see, that jump out and scare you with their unnerving looking faces? I know, we're going to make them into unnerving characters that jump out and scare you. Okay, we're going to greenlight it. Come on. You know better than this. If I was the person who made this show, I would make it into kind of like Yoo-Hoo and Friends. Yeah. I would kind of make it into Yoo-Hoo and Friends. Make the characters into different animals. Say, for example, Stopit would be a squirrel. Tidyup would be a giraffe. Maybe make Don't Do That into a fox. And Say Please and Say Thank You would be twin ferrets. And maybe Take Care would be some sort of bird. And maybe Go and Play, I think that's his name. Make him into a dog. That's how I would fix the show. And also, I would make it I would also make it a year after Yoo-Hoo and Friends, and it would be made by Aurora World. But alas, it would never happen. And we're stuck with this forever. It just creeps me out. It just has the same level as any creepy kid show I could think of. I mean, Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids, I find it okay in my opinion. Wolves, Witches and Giants, that show's fine. But shows like Masiania, Mr. Blobby, Stopit and Tidyup, those three shows are just in that genre of characters that are absolutely creepy, unnerving character designs, and unnatural animation. That's what my genre of these type of shows are. That. I swear to God, even thinking about the show makes me shiver to my skin or fur. It's just really, it just really doesn't feel right for me. It's just, I really don't know what to say anymore, so I'll leave it at that. See you next time.